Red Delicious. Originating in Iowa during the late 19th century as a chance seedling on an orchard farm, this variety quickly grew into the quintessential American apple. It is easily recognized by its deep crimson color, tall, conical shape, and distinct bottom bumps. For decades, growers selected buds purely for uniform redness, long shelf life, and cosmetic perfection. While this aggressive selective breeding made it a global commercial powerhouse in grocery stores and school lunches, it gradually sacrificed the fruit's original complexity, leaving behind a thick skin and a mild, soft interior. Granny Smith. Discovered in Australia in the mid-19th century by Maria Ann Smith, who noticed a seedling growing on her compost heap, this bright green variety established the global standard for tart apples. Its thick, waxy skin protects an extremely firm, dense flesh that resists bruising during long-distance shipping. High levels of malic acid provide an intense, sour punch that holds its own against heavy sugar in pies and pastries. Because the flesh holds its structural shape and acidity under high oven heat, it remains the most trusted baking apple in culinary traditions worldwide. Fuji. Developed by agricultural researchers in Japan during the late 1930s by crossing Red Delicious with an older heirloom called Rawls Janet, this variety was bred for sweetness and resilience. It features a mottled, yellowish-pink blush and an exceptionally dense, crisp flesh. Fuji has one of the highest natural sugar concentrations of any widely grown apple, delivering a honey-like flavor with very little noticeable acidity. Beyond its sweet taste, the variety has an unusually long shelf life, staying fresh and firm for months in cold storage without losing its signature crunch. Gala. Tracing its roots back to New Zealand in the 1930s as a cross between Golden Delicious and Kids Orange Red, this apple was created to offer an approachable, balanced, everyday flavor. It carries thin, streaked orange-red skin over a pale yellow base, making it easy to bite into without peeling. The flesh is fine-textured, pleasantly crisp, and carries subtle floral and vanilla undertones. Its mild character and convenient size turned it into a massive international favorite, eventually displacing older commercial varieties as the top-selling fresh-eating apple across many markets. Honeycrisp. Bred through the University of Minnesota's Cold Hardy fruit breeding program and released in the early 1990s, this variety completely redefined market expectations for texture. Unlike traditional apples with dense or mealy cell walls, Honeycrisp was selected for its unusually large cells that fracture cleanly when bitten, releasing a sudden burst of sweet tart juice. Its patchy red and yellow appearance is less uniform than older commercial types, and its delicate skin makes it difficult to harvest without damage. Despite high production costs and strict orchard requirements, its loud crunch made it a runaway consumer hit. Cosmic Crisp. Developed by Washington State University through decades of crossbreeding between Honeycrisp and Enterprise, this modern hybrid was designed to fix the storage flaws of its famous parent. It is a large, solid, dark red apple dotted with tiny star-like specks called lenticels, which inspired its name. The variety captures the same airy, explosive crunch as Honeycrisp while inheriting firm flesh and disease resistance from the Enterprise lineage. It maintains crispness for up to a year in storage and browns very slowly when sliced, making it one of the most heavily invested and anticipated releases in commercial agriculture. Pink Lady. Born in Western Australia during the 1970s from a cross between Golden Delicious and Lady Williams, this variety was the first apple ever sold under a registered trademark. Officially known to botanists as Crisp Pink, only fruit meeting strict standards for high sugar levels, firm texture, and a distinct bright pink blush can bear the brand name. It requires a long, warm growing season to fully develop its signature balance of high sugars and sharp acids, resulting in a distinct, fizzy, effervescent tang. Braeburn. Discovered in New Zealand as a chance seedling in the 1950s, this apple played a pivotal role in shifting the global fruit industry toward complex, modern flavors. Its skin shows a muted blend of green, yellow, and red-orange streaks, encasing a pale, remarkably dense flesh. The flavor profile is bold and aromatic, offering a deep spice sweetness balanced by a clean citrus acidity. Because its dense structure holds together under heat without becoming mushy, it functions equally well as a fresh snacking fruit and a versatile component in cooked desserts. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more biology content. Also, follow us on our TikTok and Instagram. Bye.